Thank you for listening to the Gateway to the Rockies podcast from Visit Aurora from the rafters of the Stanley Marketplace. This is the show dedicated to telling the stories of Aurora, Colorado. Hi there, I'm Dave, the Director of Marketing for Visit Aurora. Today, we're celebrating a major milestone with a very special guest. Hannah Cho, the owner of Shin Myung Gwan, a beloved Korean BBQ restaurant on Havana Street, nearing the celebration of 30 years. Hannah, we've tried to connect for a long time. I'm so glad to finally see you.
Yeah, finally we are together. I'm very happy for today.
You were originally born in Korea.
Yes.
Tell me about your childhood, please.
So I was born in Korea. I stayed there up until high school. And even when I was a kid, I'm curious of a lot of things, So I saw movie a lot about America. And one point after I graduated high school, I told my mom, hey, Mom, I just want to go to America, and I want to learn different language because I'm very curious about the world, So that's how I start, my journey here in U.S.,
How did your mom react when you told her you wanted to come to the United States? What was her reaction?
My mom is not typical Korean mom. I think that's probably why I'm very curious about a lot of things and I don't mind to try something new, So she's like, first time, she's like, wow, that's exciting news, I think you are not my baby anymore. Now you want to step and fly, So my mom was very happy that I like to come to America for my study.
Do you remember what your initial, maybe those first 6 months were like when you moved here?
It was really tough. So in the beginning, when I first moved to US, I wasn't good at English. I started the level 1, level 2. So at the time, I need to find an apartment. I need to purchase a vehicle. Also, same time, I need to attend school, Mm-hmm. I was very lost, I don't know where to start, So at the time when I looked for the apartment, I still remember my leasing lady, her face, because she bring whole bunch of paper and I need to go through and I need to sign.
Yeah.
But her face, she said, are you sure? So that's my beginning,
You attended Regis University. What attracted you to Regis and to Colorado?
At the time, I was checking few different schools here and there, and one of the person who worked there, the way she serviced me all I need, I kind of feel like, this school is really willing to dealing with all the international people in good manner. And when I went to the campus, somehow I feel very relaxed and chill, So I just feel like, okay, my gut feeling say that this is the place and let me study here,
You studied finance and accounting.
Uh-huh.
What was your goal at that time? What did you want to do with that initially?
At the time, I was very interested in banking. So that's why after I graduated, I stayed in the banking about 8-9 years, That's why I joined the Regis. But after I started working at the banking about 10 years, I changed my dream again,
I want to get to that dream, but I want to talk about what led up to your dream. You traveled the world. You experienced cuisine and culture globally. What are some of the places that really made it a mark on you that really stuck out for you?
There are a few different countries, I love food and travel, but when I was in Italy, I was very surprised that they didn't use much ingredient, especially pasta. Sometimes some good pasta can be noodle, cheese, beautiful olive oil, and salt and pepper, So I was really into those seasoning, how they can be that powerful, A lot of people, when they thinking about pasta, they was thinking about shrimp, scallop, and some veggie, like a lot of ingredient, But if you have amazing, like beautiful cheese and beautiful olive oil, sometimes that's all you need for the pasta,
The beauty and the simplicity.
Yes, yes.
2017, you decide, you know what, I think I can jump into the restaurant business. You purchased Shin Myung Gwan Korean BBQ restaurant,
Correct.
which at that point had been in business for 20 years. What made you decide to purchase that business in particular?
To be honest, the both of chefs who worked there over 10 years, they were my friend, more like sister. We're not blood related, but she's older than me, but I know her over 15 years, So in my mind, okay, if I have two main chefs, which I know them over 15 years, I think half of my homework is done,
Yeah.
So that's how I start,
Going back to those early days, did you have a sense of what you were getting yourself into, or was it, I guess, overwhelming initially?
Not at all overwhelming, like 1000% overwhelming. Like after I took over within a month, no, not even months, within a couple of weeks, I'm like, wow.
Did you think about selling or not going through with it, or was your mindset like, I can persevere and I can figure this out?
I never ever thinking about selling Shin Myung Gwan Korean BBQ. Sejong Gwan is previous name, so I never thinking about selling it. I was thinking how I'm gonna make it happen.
Okay.
But let me understand this industry first, because when I was in banking, one of my position was business banker too. I did a personal banker, business banker, like assistant manager, but at the time, I was thinking I understand business very well, but which is not correct,
What was the most surprising thing that you experienced when you first became the owner and started operating under your terms?
Because you need to take care everything A to Z. You need to take care of the kitchen. Sometimes you have a dishes problem. Sometimes waitress, waiter. Sometimes angry customer. I need to talk with the vendor, banking, tax. You need to do A to Z, but I'm only one person who run the show, I have very good crew, but on top of that, I need to do banking, tax, take care of customer, vendor, up and down of economy. Like there are many things, because during the 10 year, I hit by Corona, and past couple year, I hit by recession, because economy is not that good,
You retained two of the original chefs. Did that make the process easier because they could handle the food side and you could manage the logistics, or was that tricky?
That was my best decision I made, especially Seongnam Park is my lady chef. Se-il Kim is my male chef, They really did a wonderful job during the 10 year. We did about 10 years now. That was my best decision I made for the business.
So when you take over, it's now your business. They have an established system. Did you make adjustments in efficiency or menu, or did you just let them handle that and you just did the other side? Like, how did you negotiate that?
So I made a lot of change in the menu, because most of the Korean restaurant here in US, they need to have a variety of food, like such as Korean barbecue, some rice soup, like tteokbokki, like some veggie. There's a lot of stuff in the menu. But for me, very first thing what I did is I cut some of the menu item, because I know that if you have so many menu, you need to have a lot of inventory, you need to have a lot of up and down of certain ingredient. So like I try to make it simple, even though we have a lot of stuff in the menu, still now.
Was that met with resistance, or were the chefs relieved that you were simplifying the menu?
First time chefs were a little scared. Hannah, what if they come for this food and if not there, and then they maybe leave? We may lose customer, But I told my chef, hey chef, please listen. If we make it a little bit simple, I will give you more time for you to relax, and the food quality will be more higher, So first time it was very difficult for them to accept the change, but now they're happy.
Your restaurant is known for its incredible food, but also the phenomenal service.
Thank you.
Especially with the unique grill setups that you have at each table. What went into the design, and how does that enhance the dining experience for the guests?
So once you walk into the Shin Myung Gwan, each table has grill machine installed, So you are grilling your meat while you are sitting on the table in front of you, instead of you grilling something, standing, bring over to the table, So first time, it may be a little bit confused, but we have a very nice team member who's gonna come to your table and then show you how to grill your meat,
You found your footing quickly. The first 6 months were probably a whirlwind, but within a year, Westward names you the best Korean restaurant in the area. When did you feel like, okay, I have a good handle on this. I know what I'm doing. I know how to be successful. How soon did you realize that?
I don't know. Still now, I'm not sure I'm doing wonderful job or not. Because as I mentioned during the tenure, I have a lot of up and down, up and down, up and down. It never becomes stable because of the world I cannot expect, So now I can control my employee better. I can control my chef better. I have better relationship with the vendor. A lot of things get better, and I get a lot of experience. But still, I cannot deal with COVID, and I cannot deal with the recession. But I just do my best every single day,
And Korean barbecue in particular is an inherently social outing. It's a group of people going out, not just to eat, but to have a true social event. What do you think separates Korean barbecue from the other culinary experiences?
Korean barbecue, you're gonna experience a lot of their culture, Waitress keep bring a lot of item you never order, And you see a lot of group of people after finish their meal. Sometimes they drink some coffee there, Like, I really like it because that means my customer love to stay there longer and then chit-chat and talk. And we have a lot of regular because we've been there almost 30 years. And sometimes they swing by, drop some nice like cake or cookie, and then sometimes they drink coffee and leave,
Yeah.
I will come back tomorrow with my family, So I really like to be there. Like, my restaurant need to be easy to get in and out, and I love people stopping by my place, make sure we're doing good, and
It's a community space. It's not just a restaurant. It's a place for the community to come together.
It is.
And, groups of people come in to experience this very social endeavor. And then COVID hit.
Yes.
How did you manage through that time?
So the COVID hit March, right away, because I was in banking. I know the getting loan and a lot of things can be very difficult. So once they hit the COVID March, but people were confused about months and 2 months, So at that time, I have a condo free and clear. I bring it to my loan officer, and I got a home equity line of credit because I know if something hit, it can be stay a little bit and disappear, or it can continue for a long time. So I need to secure some cash reserve, That's first thing what I did, reserve some cash, prepare for the future because I don't know what's gonna be coming,
You also have a customer base that is used to coming to your restaurant and having this experience. How did you adjust your strategy during that time for the customers? Did you have takeout available? How did you do that?
I make it takeout available, but our sales dropped 95 to 97%.
Oh, that's so difficult.
Very difficult. Also, if I need to maintain land, few employees, because we have 10 employees, but at the time I make it small amount of people, but like sitting there and they literally losing 20, 30,000 each month.
We're post-COVID now, but as you've talked about, many restaurants are struggling. There's supply chain issues, there's cost issues. The consumers are more discerning about how they spend their restaurant dollars. How can restaurants not only navigate what's happening now, but thrive?
I try to watch my expense. That's best I can do. But same time, I do my best to hope, it will be okay. It will be okay. I put a lot of mind control mindset, because if you become miserable or if you not happy, the first thing your employee will look at it and your customer as well, So as I mentioned earlier, I just do my best every single day. Today will be my last day, But that attitude really make a lot of things change. That's how I believe.
I love that. You worry about what you can control, and what you can control is your attitude. You can control your service level. You can control, how you make people feel when they come into your restaurant. You hope that they have a great experience, and you hope that they become those regulars that are loyal to you.
Yes.
Through the good times and the bad times.
Yes, correct.
Havana Street is home to an array of amazing businesses and a lot of great restaurants. From your experience, is it competitive among the restaurant owners? Is it collaborative? Is it a combination of both?
I think combination of both. Yeah, that's how I think,
How did the business community, and in particular the Korean business community, interact with each other? Is it a sense of collaboration there?
Young generation has more collaboration than old generation, because young generation, we communicate each other through the Instagram or some gathering, But little older generation, sometimes they're a little bit close their door for their privacy, But I try to arrange few meetings between the young generation business owners, so at least we communicate each other, For example, long time ago, the corner side of my Korean BBQ, they used to have a Korean bar, So after my customer had a good meal, sometimes they look for other thing to do. And then I went there and then I recommend them. So same thing from her, like whenever she has customer, and then after drink, they want to have a nice soup, she send over to us, So we try to do good teamwork together.
So if you create a community, you create a network of support, even though you are competing, so to speak, for dollars.
Yeah.
You're creating an experience that you hope people will come and enjoy. What do you think is the secret sauce that keeps your customers coming back over and over again for now almost 30 years?
Our seasoning, because we cannot use top price sesame oil, but I use very good quality sesame oil, chili paste from back in South Korea. Sometimes my mom go to her village and choose some vendor, and then they dry chili, and then they make it powder, and then they send over to US, So I really stick with the good quality ingredient and seasoning, I think that's my secret.
This is straight from a farm in Jinhae, Korea.
Jinhae, Korea. That's my mom's hometown.
I imagine your customers also appreciate that level of authenticity. You could go with a major distributor in the US and it wouldn't quite be the same. It won't taste the same. Why is it important for you to maintain that level of authenticity?
Because if you, like for example, the chili powder we're talking about, if you choose the good chili powder and cook, let's say squid stir fry, the color will be very bright red, shiny, and then good kick, But if you buy from like certain vendor, okay quality, when you cook, the color will be different. It's dark, little black kind of reddish color, like those make big difference.
As a restaurant owner, it might be enticing to take those shortcuts in order to save a couple of dollars, but you have to look at the big picture, and the goal is to create an experience for your customers that is memorable and gets them to come back. But it is enticing to maybe take those shortcuts, or no, you never have those thoughts?
I think it's part of my personality. I may be not the best business woman, but I am very proud of my food and Shin Myung Gwan and my chef. Sometimes your pride is not equal with your cash or earning, but I like the way I think. That's why I come all the way to here now. It's been 10 years, but I don't know how to cook in the very first year, But I know how to harmony people, how to put good ingredient, good chef, good serving waitress, waiter, I know how to make good harmony, So shortcut, there's a lot of temptation, sounds very sweet, but I will pass.
Nice. I love that. Well, brag about your food a little bit. What are the dishes that define Shin Myung Gwan? What are the customer favorites and the dishes that you're particularly proud of?
I love our mayonnaise short rib. In Korean, we say 양념. 양념 is mayonnaise. Galbi is the premium short rib. Because once you put good soy sauce like honey, sesame oil, and then good marinated meat, if you grill it, you can finish 2 bowls of rice because that's how good they are.
And that meat is so flavorful. How long do you marinate that for? Is that a secret? Or how long is it? Because the marinade is so good.
Yeah, my chef told me when you marinate it, third day or fourth day will be the best taste. Because we taste every single day, because still now we've been doing 10 years, but still now we taste every single food over and over and over. Because once you become lazy, once you feel comfortable, your food quality go down, So that's why it is very important that you check your food again and again and again,
That's so important. Do you also use customer feedback to kind of ensure that you're on the right path?
Yeah, because whenever I'm in the Shin Myung Gwan, I go each table. Instead of talking, I look at the table about food, how much they eat, how enjoyed they are, Because sometimes, one thing I don't like is sometimes some waitress, they go each table. Instead of looking at the table about the food, they say, is everything okay? Is everything okay? And they go to the different table, right? But for me, I look at my table, my food, and make sure everything is okay,
You get that specific feedback so that you can make specific decisions.
Yes.
30th anniversary is coming up and, almost 10 years in its current incarnation. What are you most proud of in terms of the restaurant's legacy and impact on the Aurora community?
A lot of regular customer, repeat customer. Sometimes I see some customer, hey, I start coming here when I was my mom's belly, But now he has his own child. Wow. We bring it to the restaurant, There are a lot of up and down, typical moments. Sometimes I was thinking, what if I close my restaurant and go back to banking or do other stuff because I have a degree, But those customers, whenever they bring their family, introduce me, and sometimes I go to certain table and they really empty, like licking the table plate. That really make me a lot of joy, So it really make me continue,
Are you doing anything special this year to commemorate the anniversary? Is there, aside from the amazing food that you offer every day, is there anything in particular that's happening this year? Any events that you're involved in?
Me and chef, we still discussing, We haven't decided yet, But once we decide, we're gonna put into our Instagram, what will be happening, But that will be secret for now. We're still talking.
Looking forward, what are your hopes for the next chapter of Shin Myung Gwan? What are the exciting plans or visions for the future?
I like to do some education course. Like, for example, a couple years ago, Aurora History Museum invited us, and then we did about food culture and food conversation about 30-40 minutes. After that, we showed to people how to make kimbap, and then also our audience came in and they make it together too, So it was really opened my eye and given me vision for the future, I like to do something like I don't know yet, but I kind of want to make some kitchen somewhere with some space. And there are a lot of people now, they are interested in K-pop, K-drama, K-food. So I like to do some kind of education, teaching class.
I think you're onto something, because as you come to know that especially the younger consumers, they're looking for an experience now. They're looking for something that they can put on social media. They're looking for more than a meal. They're looking for entertainment. They're looking for learning something. So that seems like a very plausible route for you to go down and maybe tap into a whole new audience and may not be aware of the amazing food that you have to offer.
Yeah, so I don't know how to put that together, but City of Aurora and also on Havana Chance, they've been very helpful us. Without on Havana and City of Aurora, we cannot come this far. Like, we cannot survive from the COVID, to be honest, So I try to involve a lot with on Havana or City of Aurora. But, like later, I will put my idea together, and like one day, like I want to pursue my dream, to teach people how to do it with my chef.
Well, Hannah, whatever you decide to do, make sure you keep us in the loop so we can help get the word out.
Thank you.
Your food is already incredible. The restaurant is, I don't even know, it's an icon in Aurora, So thank you for that. But meeting you and hearing your attitude and your passion, it just makes me love it even more so. So thank you for sharing with us today.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me today. It's an honor to be here today.
That was Hannah Cho, owner of Shin Myung Gwan in Aurora. Stop in for a great meal at 2680 South Havana Street in Aurora. You can also learn more or order online at shinmyungbbq.com. Thank you for listening to the Gateway to the Rockies podcast. Visit Aurora is the official destination marketing organization for the city of Aurora, Colorado, and acts as the primary liaison between meeting planners and hotel partners. As Aurora's Convention and Visitors Bureau, Visit Aurora's mission is grounded in showcasing Aurora as a premier destination for meetings, business, and leisure travel. Visit Aurora represents more than 75 plus hotel properties with 13,500 plus guest rooms and more than 1 million square feet of meeting space, including Colorado's largest resort, Gaylord Rockies Resort and Convention Center. As Colorado's third largest city, Aurora is located minutes away from Denver International Airport and showcases mountain views, memorable meeting spaces, and 250 plus international eateries that offer a unique experience for each and every visitor. As the gateway to the Rockies, Visit Aurora's role in the local community goes beyond marketing the city as a destination. The Visit Aurora team is here to assist you with your Colorado visit, from facilitating your meeting, event, or convention to helping you discover local flavor and attractions. Go beyond the boardroom in Aurora, Colorado. For more, visit us at visitaurora.com.